Hello and welcome to Code Culture. My name is Michele and I'm your host. Today I'm going to give you 5 good reasons why you should not consider buying a wax cotton jacket, in particular a Barbour or a Belstaff. This might seem odd coming from somebody who has reviewed so many wax cotton jackets on his YouTube channel. As a matter of fact, you can find all those reviews on the links below in the description. However, I've also witnessed many people buying a wax cotton jacket, in particular a Barbour, and then being very disappointed, and for very good reasons. Reason number 1. You should not buy a wax cotton jacket if you're looking for a waterproof jacket. There is this misconception that wax cotton jackets are actually waterproof. Often people buy a Barbour and they consider it their rain jacket. However, the truth is that wax cotton is not fully waterproof. After a while, and it's a question of time, the rain will seep through and you will get wet. So yes, you can improve the time that the wax cotton jacket will keep you dry by making sure that the jacket is well waxed. However, at a certain point, no matter how well waxed the jacket is, the water is going to seep through. In addition, there are certain models that, depending on where the seams are located, on the sleeves or on the shoulders, let water in faster than other models. So if you're looking for a jacket that is bullet waterproof, a wax cotton jacket is not for you. You should be looking at a Gore-Tex jacket. You should be looking at other materials that are entirely waterproof. They're out there and often they're actually cheaper. The second reason why you should not buy a wax cotton jacket is if you're looking for a modern, capable outdoor jackets for your outdoor activities. Now, I understand that especially Barbour jackets are associated with an outdoor life, and many of these jackets have been designed with the outdoor in mind. The Beaufort jacket was designed with hunting in mind to protect the hunter from the elements. The Bedale jacket and the Ashby jacket, to some extent, were designed with the horse rider in mind. And of course, you can use them in the great outdoors. But I've seen people buying a Barbour jacket and then wearing it on long hikes or even on a through hike that I was on. There was a guy with a Barbour jacket complaining about the breathability of the jacket or complaining about the weight of the jacket. The fact of the matter is that wax cotton jackets were outdoor jackets maybe 50, 60 years ago when other materials were not available. But the reality is that they are not these outdoor monsters in a positive sense that you think they are. There are actually better options out there if you're looking for an outdoor jacket that offer more versatility, more pockets, better material, more waterproofness, to go back to number 1. So again, if you're buying a wax cotton jacket or a Barbour jacket, thinking that you're buying a real outdoor jacket that you're going to be using on your outdoor adventures, you're probably going to be disappointed. Then again, it depends on what this outdoor adventure is. If you are thinking of just using it fishing along a river and you don't expect it to keep you super dry, or you don't expect it to have a million pockets to help you with your fishing endeavors, then by all means you can use it. But you can actually use any jacket. My point is that if you're buying a Barbour jacket thinking that it is an outdoor jacket, I would say that by today's standards, 2025, they are not really outdoors jackets. Reason number 3 why you should not consider buying a Barbour jacket. If you're somebody that does not want to spend time taking care of a jacket, if you're somebody that wants a jacket to wear for an entire season, then putting it in his wardrobe and then picking it up again at the beginning of the next season without having to do anything else to it, these jackets, the wax cotton jackets, are definitely not for you. A wax cotton jacket requires a lot of attention. I like to think of my Barbour jackets as a commitment. You know how you sometimes, if you have a puppy, you cannot go somewhere because you need to walk the dog. Well, the same thing is with Barbour jackets. You cannot simply forget them and then take them out of the wardrobe and expect them to work. In order to maintain the limited waterproofness of these jackets, you need to inspect them regularly and you need to reapply a waxing treatment pretty regularly. Now, I cannot tell you what regularly means because it depends entirely on how often you use your waxed cotton jacket. If you're somebody that uses your waxed cotton jacket once a week on a Sunday morning to go to church, then you're probably not going to have to do anything to your jacket for 2 or 3 years. If you're instead somebody that uses your waxed cotton jacket every day and you also carry a backpack or you carry a bag with a strap that can rub against the material of the jacket, then you may want to inspect the jacket almost every couple of weeks and you may have to re-wax it perhaps twice a year. So again, a Barbour jacket and a waxed cotton jacket is a commitment in terms of time and care. And if you're somebody that doesn't want to deal with it, which is entirely understandable, then a Barbour jacket is definitely not for you. Reason number 4 why you should not consider buying a waxed cotton jacket is if you're looking for the best price-quality ratio in a coat. Now, I love Barbour jackets and I own many of them, and I think their price is sometimes justified if you're looking at these jackets as an investment over time, because their cost per wear is actually very low. And by cost per wear, I mean the cost of a jacket divided by the number of times you're going to wear it. If you're buying one of these Barbour jackets at $400 and you wear it 100 days a year for the next 15 years, your cost per wear is going to be very, very low. I've actually done a complete video about the cost per wear concept, and you can find it clicking somewhere on the link right now or in the description below. But the reality is that there are probably better options out there in terms of price-quality ratio, depending on how you define quality. If by quality you mean materials that protect you from the rain, materials that protect you from the elements that insulate you from the cold, then the Barbour jackets or waxed cotton jackets in general are pretty weak from that point of view. So again, depending on how you define quality, the waxed cotton jackets, and in particular the expensive ones like Barbour and Belstaff, may not have the best price-quality ratio. Reason number 5 why you should not buy a waxed cotton jacket is if you're looking for a winter jacket that will protect you from the cold. Now, I've seen this very, very often with Barbour jackets. People buy them and then they're disappointed and they're like, how is it possible that this is considered a winter jacket? I'm super cold, there is no insulation. And these are all true. I mean, the Barbour jackets are not well insulated. Of course, it depends also on the jackets you get. There are jackets that are much heavier, like the Northumbria, which is made of an 8-ounce waxed cotton. But even that will not insulate you well enough compared to other jackets which are in the same price range and which come with down insulation or synthetic insulation. So if you're looking for a winter jacket that you can wear all winter without wearing other jackets underneath, the Barbour jacket is definitely not for you. Of course, there are ways that you can make your Barbour jackets warmer. Barbour will happily sell you an overpriced pile liner that you can zip to the interior of your jacket. I think that's a rubbish way to go about it. Personally, I think that if you want to make your Barbour jackets warmer, all you have to do is wear it with a puffer jacket underneath, with a down jacket underneath during the winter, and you're good to go. However, if you're buying your Barbour jacket thinking that that is a good winter jacket, that is a big mistake and you will be extremely disappointed. So these are my 5 reasons why you should not buy a Barbour jacket. Again, personally, I think there are a million reasons why you should buy a Barbour jacket, and I'm gonna make a separate video about that. But I do believe that these are 5 good reasons why you should consider not buying a Barbour jacket. Let me know in the comments if you agree with these 5 good reasons, if you have additional reasons why one should consider not buying a waxed cotton jacket. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe the channel, and I hope to see you soon.